Most people think they lack discipline. The truth is, they lack clarity about what actually matters. Welcome to the Doing What You Know Friday community video. These Fridays are about slowing things down just enough to reflect, reconnect, and reinforce what you're building. Not just in your business or goals, but in yourself. If you've had a strong week, great. If it's been messy, you're still exactly where you need to be. A lot of people come into personal development believing they need more motivation. They say things like, I just need to get more disciplined, or I need to get back on track, or I need to be more consistent. But when you look closely at what's actually happening, the problem usually isn't effort, it's direction. You can work incredibly hard and still feel stuck if you're not clear about what you're building. Effort without clarity creates frustration. Effort with clarity creates momentum. That difference changes everything. Let me give you a personal example. Years ago, when I first started building in network marketing, I worked extremely hard. I was attending meetings, I was making calls, reading books, showing up consistently. From the outside, it looked like I was doing everything right, but inside, something wasn't clicking. And the reason took me a while to see. I wasn't clear about what I was actually trying to build. Was I building a team? Was I building influence? Was I building income? Was I building leadership? Because when those questions aren't answered, your actions become scattered. You're busy, but you're not aligned. And that creates the illusion of effort without the results that effort should produce. Clarity simplifies decisions. Without clarity, every decision feels heavy. Should I do this? Should I focus on that? Should I start something new? When priorities aren't clear, everything feels equally important. And when everything feels equally important, nothing gets executed well. That's where overwhelm begins. Not because life is complicated, but because direction is unclear. You see this in sports too. If I step onto the pickleball court without a strategy, I'm just reacting. I'm chasing the ball. I'm responding to whatever happens. But when I step onto the court with a clear strategy, everything changes. Now I know where I want to place the ball, how I want to control the pace, and what I'm trying to force my opponent into. Same effort, but different clarity. And the results improve dramatically. The same principle applies to business and personal growth. One of the biggest hidden benefits of clarity is that it reduces friction. When you know exactly what matters, you stop negotiating with yourself all day. You stop asking, what should I do next? You already know. Clarity removes hesitation. It removes second guessing. And it removes emotional resistance. And suddenly the same actions that used to feel difficult become simple. Not easy, but simple. Clarity requires decision. Decision requires commitment. And commitment eliminates alternatives. That's uncomfortable. If you say, this is what I'm building, you also have to say, these other things are not my priority right now. Many people avoid clarity because they want to keep every door open. But keeping every door open prevents momentum. Progress requires narrowing focus. Clarity isn't vague motivation, it's specific direction. Clarity answers questions like, what outcome am I building? What actions matter most? What distractions need to disappear? What does success actually look like? And once those questions are answered, discipline becomes much easier because you're no longer guessing, you're executing. If you're struggling with consistency, it may not be a discipline problem. It may be a clarity problem. Inside the Doing What You Know community, we work on building that clarity together. The link below is a team rotator for active members inside the community, and access to that rotator is one of the benefits of being active inside the group. You can join at www.doingwhatyouknow.com/team. Next week, we're going to talk about something that silently destroys clarity: hidden resistance. Because even when you know what to do, resistance has a way of pulling you away from it. If you're watching this and you're not actively inside the Doing What You Know community, understand this. Progress doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from being in an environment that keeps pulling you forward when you normally drift back. That's what this community exists for. Join us at doingwhatyouknow.com/school. It's SKOOL. Get involved, stay visible, and keep doing what you know.